What happened in the Washington crash is horrifyingly clear, captured on camera. Why it happened isn't. The latest audio we have shows how the helicopter, coded Priority Air Transport 25, specifically asked for visual separation from the passenger jet, a model called CRJ. Now, visual separation means the pilot requested permission to proceed, taking responsibility to see and avoid the plane themselves. And they asked for that twice.
At 25, get the CRJ in flight. At 25, have fun at CRJ.
This club has a aircraft in flight request for separation.
Separate. 25, traffic just off the workspace CRJ at 1,000 feet, start from runway 3.
Flight request visual separation.
This separation crew.
And this doesn't appear to be an isolated incident. Just 24 hours before, another jet here was coming into Reagan Airport. It aborted its initial landing and had to go around again. Why did it do that? Well, a helicopter was once again travelling up the same river. You can see its path is here in orange, and it's going right in front of the passenger plane's approach in blue. The dotted line here shows its planned route. In this instance, though, air traffic control warned the plane, and the pilot pulled up to gain altitude quickly before making its turn and later landing safely. For the investigation into Wednesday's crash, the US National Transport Safety Board said it would look at various areas, including operations, human performance, and then finally staffing. Now, this is important because it's been reported by our partner network, NBC, that an air traffic controller left work early, leaving just one person to monitor both airplane and helicopter traffic. Now, the Federal Aviation Administration's preliminary report into the crash said staffing at Reagan Washington Airport was not normal, its words. More generally, this data shows a steep decline in the number of air traffic controllers over the years. But this decline needs to be put in context, because the number of air traffic controllers required depends on the amount of air traffic. And this report also from the FAA shows the level of staff compared to the amount of traffic. And you see over the years, they have more or less tracked with each other. And then there's the question of how does that affect or not affect safety? Fatal air accidents are thankfully very rare, so it's hard to spot patterns in that sort of data. But this shows a more common occurrence, runway incursions. So that's where a plane goes, basically where it's not supposed to be. And this is the number of incursions per million takeoffs and landing. Now, the vast majority of these have no safety consequences at all, but it is a useful proxy of mistakes on the ground. You can see how they've gone up over the years. Actually, recently, they've been falling to pre-pandemic levels over here. Now, bear in mind that one board member of the NTSB, the safety board, said that staffing is likely to only be a small part of the investigation. The videos of the collision are strikingly, shockingly clear. The reasons so far are not.